What's going on, everybody? This is Tyrone back with Tech Life. And again, AT&T is expanding its network, this time in Vermont. They pushed 62 cell sites in 52 towns across Vermont to support residents, businesses, and visitors, and of course the first responders as well. So this is another push, and AT&T is committed to continuing to expand its network to match and or exceed Verizon's. Now, of course, keep in mind, I stated this in the last video, while T-Mobile is working to integrate networks, the other carriers are continuing to work as well. I've received some emails of people saying that T-Mobile is magically going to surpass their coverage, which if AT&T and Verizon are going to continue expanding their networks while T-Mobile is busy on, which is going to be CapEx heavy, network integration with the Band 41, AT&T and Verizon are going to be further ahead on network expansion by the time T-Mobile can get to effectively expanding the network again, where more of the capital investment is going towards that. Verizon and AT&T are going to be far ahead, especially with AT&T having the FirstNet contract. So just keep all of that in mind. I'm not saying that T-Mobile is going to come to a complete standstill or that it's going to get worse. What I'm saying is just really think about it while you make your decisions. I'm seeing people ask me, what's a good deal? Should I switch? T-Mobile doesn't cut it for me anymore. And if price, value, and a good deal is what you're looking for, then T-Mobile should be your choice, because 9 times out of 10, they're going to have the best deal in the industry. There's taxes and fees that are still covered, which I think are soon going to be gone. Sometime in August, we're going to have the full brand integration. So the Sprint brand will no longer exist at that point. That's what I'm thinking. That's just an opinion. Again, that's not official, but I think the taxes and fees are going to go away here shortly. And again, if you look at it from a taxes and fees standpoint, from the calculations that I've done, an AT&T line could cost you maybe $15 to $30 more to get on the better service. And now, of course, if you include all your fees, your local state fees, and your phone payments, that's on you. Whatever your phone's going to cost, if you need 128 gigabytes or 256, of course that cost is going to be different and vary for every person and on every carrier. But just the plan itself, if you just look at the plan pricing, it's not that big of a difference, in my opinion, for a better and a larger network, as T-Mobile still trails behind the big two. And I always felt like that would be one of the bigger negatives for T-Mobile. As a bigger company, they would still have the smaller network. And that's why T-Mobile was really pushing in the later part of the 2016s and 17s that they would get the network expanded as much as they could, but that caused them to have a lot of thin coverage. So they're taking one tower and they're pushing it 20, 30 miles. So when you're at the edge of that cell site at 1 to 2 bars, you're not really getting that great of an experience anymore at that point. Your speeds are likely slower. The loading times are probably delayed at that point, and calls could probably be choppy and drop at that point. So in terms of quality, there's still a difference on the networks. Even if coverage is the same, T-Mobile still has less sites covering that same area as compared to AT&T or Verizon. Can they fix that? Yes, they can co-locate on the other sites that are there. They can expand their own sites, but I think that will happen over time, and it will take some time to get that completed. As for right now, T-Mobile's capital investment is heavily going towards rolling out and integrating that 2.5. But again, AT&T is still expanding the network. They just got done with Vermont. Of course, there's more coming on that side, but they did 62 cell sites total. They launched 2 new proposed build cell sites to give first responders access to FirstNet. So that's still ongoing. I know AT&T still lacks coverage in some areas, but that will be fixed starting this year and then into next year. And because of the HSPA shutdown is coming for AT&T, and this year, at the end of this year, the 3G shutdown for Verizon is coming. Verizon is still further ahead on their network expansion and the densification, so they can I think they can now comfortably shut off 3G. I believe they have done so in some markets where LTE availability is really high, where they feel confident that they've done enough to bring the indoor penetration, DAS systems, small cells. They probably have already started cutting the 3G in those markets, CDMA, and they've refarmed and pushed that spectrum over to the LTE side. So let me know what you think about this in the comment section down below. Do you think this is really good for the AT&T customer? Do you maybe think this could mean that AT&T may raise pricing? Again, just stay tuned to the channel. There's some big AT&T updates coming here in the short term. There's going to be some more big changes. There's already changes coming. We've had job losses, job cuts, stores closing, but there's more coming in the future. Remember, the new CEO took place July 1st. John Stankey, Randall Stevenson, no longer the CEO of the company. In fact, I don't think he's a part of the company anymore. I think he's retiring altogether. He may still get a seat on the board or whatnot, but other than that, we're going to see more bigger changes to AT&T in the future. So if you are new to the channel, make sure you like, share, subscribe. If you have been on the channel, you can go ahead and end the video now. If you are new, make sure you hit the notification bell on YouTube so YouTube pushes the notification when the videos are uploaded. As a backup, make sure to follow my Twitter. I do post the videos on there as well, so push notifications on both platforms so you have options to get videos on both. YouTube has dropped the ball on pushing them out in a timely manner. I know some of you guys get them right away. Some people say that it's a 3-4 day delay on some videos. And this is Tyrone with Tech Life, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.